Oh, it's all over, folks. It's all over for both Blackburn Rovers and Reading. So what's the point? What is the blooming point? Well, the point is to see what we got in the tank, boys. Let's smash them. Let's destroy them. Let's put 6 past them. In fact, let's beat Wigan's record and stick 9 past Reading to show them that we're all about the badge, boys. All about the badge. Let's go. Right, folks, back once again with another match preview. This time looking forward to Blackburn Rovers smashing Reading at the Ewood Park, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash the old subscribe button, keep me bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, championship related, wow, football related. We're going to know here, boys. Come on, for the badge. I know it's all over, but still, pride is on the line, boys. Pride is on the pissing line. I'm still raging with our dire performance against Millwall, against flipping Barnsley, against Wigan. Absolutely shambolic conclusion to the season where everything was laid on a plate for them. All they needed to do was turn up and do what they do. Do what they piss and do. And that's why I think this game against Reading, yes, there's mathematically nothing really we should do. And yes, it is play the kids, play the kids. And I agree with most of all that. But I think the likes of Brereton, Rothwell, Holtby, all these boys who have been floating around the fringes should take this and go with it and bite it like it's their last bit of food and eat it, because, you know, take this chance and show us what you're all about. Yes, there's no fans in the stands. Yes, it means nothing. But if you can go in and put 3-4 goals against a fairly decent Reading, then we know that you're passionate about the badge, boys. You're passionate about the badge, and you want to be here next season where we do make that final push into the top 6. Yes, I am still livid. But anyway, let's get into it. Before we get into it, I want to respect the old patrons, of course, supporting the channel in the way they do. William Shepherd, LG and Cal, Bianca Muller, Daniel Meller, Cody Cahoe, Joachim Johansson, Tom Beresford, and his mucker, Tom Clark, John Spurn, The Ledge, Russell Frost, and of course, Aztec Marky B. Mark. I'm livid. Hopefully you boys are still livid, because it's just pissed me off. So here we go, boys. Here it is, in the Garden of Eden. That's where the game will take place, at Ewood Park. And our opposition this week will be Reading. That's right. Managed by former assistant manager Mark Bowen. He's now pulling the strings for Reading, and he's done okay. Of course, I was a bit concerned for them at some point, but he's done okay without doing much. Anyway, it does take place on the 18th of July. Yaku Maita is my danger man. Keep an eye on that little bad boy. They did finish 20th last season in the Championship, and I think they're going to do much better than that this time around. They reckon against Rovers, including earlier in the season, 22 games between the two sides, 5 wins for Reading, 8 wins for Rovers, and 9 draws. Last season, it was Reading had the better story, 2-1 win at the Majeski, and a 2-2 draw at Ewood Park. However, this time out, we beat them already at their gaff, so hopefully we can do the double in this match, which was originally scheduled for the 25th of April. Oh, the tail of the tape between the two sides. Let's take a closer look at it, shall we? Average of goals per game. Rovers edge it at 1.4 to their 1.3. We also average possession 51.1% compared to their 47.4. They got a better pass accuracy 75.5%. We have 74.9. They have more shots per game, 11.7 to our 11.3. They have more tackles per game, 15.2 to our 14.4. They have more dribbles, 11.3 to our 7.6. They got more yellows to our yellows. We have more reds than them reds. How about Rovers then? Let's take a look at the tail of the tape. Some stats here for you. Through our goals scored, 37 of them through open play, 15 through set pieces, 4 penalties and 4 OGs. None of those took place against Millwall. None of those took place against Wigan, and none of those took place against Barnsley. Just saying, or Leeds. Meanwhile, the goals scored, 38 of those through open play, 8 penalties, 7 set pieces, 3 counter-attacks, and 1 OG. How about the zones then here? A lot of the shots are received by Rovers, 60% through the middle, 17 down the right, 21% down the left, 52% of all the shots take place in the 18-yard box, 41 outside the box. As for shots taken by Rovers, 70% down the middle, 17 down the Adam Armstrong effect on the left-hand side, and 55% within the 18-yard box, 39% again, the Adam Armstrong effect outside the box. As for our attacking avenues, 39% down the right-hand side, 34 down the left, 27 down the middle, and we keep the ball in the middle third 42% of the time. As for the opposition, Reading, the goals conceded, 32 of them come through open play, 12 set pieces, 3 penalties, and 2 counter-attack with 1 OG. Goals scored, 29 through open play, 15 set pieces, 6 penalties, and 4 counter-attacks, 1 OG. As for their stats and figures and all that kind of jazz, 69% of all the shots received coming down the middle, 17 down the right-hand side, and 50 within the 18-yard box. Meanwhile, shots taken, 64% down the middle, 18% down the right-hand side, 17 down the left, 52% within the 18-yard box, 39 long long-range bad boys. They like to come down the left-hand side 38% of the time, with 36 down the right, 26 down the middle. 44% of the ball is kept in the middle when they're on possession. Here's some more tail of the tape here. Goal scorers, of course, Adam Armstrong leads the way with 15 goals to his name. Bradley Dack's got 10. He's not there. He's put his feet up at the moment. Gallagher's got 5. He needs more. And Graham's got 4 as well. Lennon's got 13 yellows. Travis's got 12. Bennett's got 8. And Johnson's got 4. As for Reds, Dack, Brereton and Jock Buckley all got red cards, but they're all available except for Dack. Of course, he's out. Meanwhile, goals scored by Reading. Maita has 16 goals from midfield. Pushka's got 13 goals. Lucas Chow, ex-Rovers, got 6. And Baldock's got 5. Yardim's got the most yellows, 8 yellows. Maita's got 7. Morrison's got 6. And Swifty Boy's got 6. Swifty Boy's also got a red card. So is Myegza and McIntyre as well. This is the starting lineups. This is what I think. I thought screw it. Let's take a look at these bad boys. Loutweiler between the stickeroos, getting him a run out. Ranking Costello, Thompson, Robio, Lenihan and Bennett. Yeah, I didn't change him much up there. Davenport in the middle alongside Buckley and Rothwell. Chapman on the left, Gallagher on the right and Brereton down the middle. Now, if you are a Reading fan and you're watching this and you think, oh, this looks a bit weird, it might not be like this. This is just what I think should happen. Of course, the gaffer will do his own stuff. And of course, he probably will want to win it. And he'll probably play the likes of Downing, play the likes of Graham, play the likes... He probably will. As for Reading, they've got Raphael between 6, Blackett, Morrison, Myagza, and some youngster down the right side. I completely forgot his name and it's not written down there, so I don't know who he is. I think it's off the top of my head. What is his name? Do we know what his name is? His name is, off the top of my head, it's got to be Matey Boy, isn't it? It's Matey Boy, you know, the guy, the fella, you know, fella face. Don't know his name. Youngster. Don't know. No. It's gone. Pele, right in the middle of the field. Olsey on the left-hand side. Swift, Rimatona and Maita on the right. And Pushkas down the middle. He scores goals for fun. Let's take a close look at what we should expect from the game. Long shots from Blackburn Rovers. Defending set pieces we're very good at. Our weaknesses are avoiding offside, protecting the lead. That's very, very weak. We like to attack through the middle, play the offside trap and rotate the 11. Meanwhile, Reading strengths, protecting the lead, shooting from direct free kicks, counter-attacks, creating long shot opportunities, creating chances through individual skill. Their weaknesses, defending against skillful players, defending set pieces, defending long balls. They attempt through balls often, and they allow opponents to play aggressively against them and playing in their own half. Blackburn Rovers will score from a long shot. That is their forecast. As for the coming into this, Rovers just 1 win in the past 6. We did score against Leeds. Sorry. Yeah. We lost against Millwall. That was a shambles. The draw against West Brom was an okay result. The win against Cardiff was pretty savvy. Leeds was and Barnsley just was disgusting. Meanwhile, Reading come into this. Not bad form for them. Just 2 defeats the past 5. They did lose to Middlesbrough last time out. They did beat Charlton back on the 11th of July. They also drew with Huddersfield, beat Luton, and they got beat by Brentford 3-0. This is the home form against the away form. Rovers just lost 1 loss the past 6 games at Ewood Park. That was against Leeds, whereas Reading are pretty good away from home. Just 1 defeat the past 4 for them. That was against Derby. The form table at the moment, Rovers currently sit 22nd. That's relegation form right there. Meanwhile, Reading sit 13th for the table with 7 points out of possible 18. The home form, though, Rovers are doing much better. Up to 7th at the moment, just outside the playoffs in that regard, whereas Reading's home form is 19th. But they're not playing at home, they're playing away, and their away form is very, very good. They sit 3rd in the table. Rovers' away form doesn't really matter. We're down in 22nd. The last 6 encounters between Reading and Rovers in all competitions is good reading for Reading. 3 wins of the past 6. Rovers picking up 2, and there's been 1 draw. They played at the Majeski early in the season. Was a 2-1 win for Rovers. Adam Armstrong, Bradley Dack on the score sheet. John Swift for Reading. However, they did did the double over us last time out with a win at their place and a draw at ours. If you want to take a look at the last 6 though, at Ewood Park, 3 wins for Rovers, 1 win for Reading, and 2 draws. So yeah, Reading. In fact, we've got to go back to 2016 for Rovers' last victory over Reading at Ewood Park, and that was a 3-1 win back in 2016. Bennett, Graham and Simeon Jackson on the score sheet. Kumarat for Reading. This is what remains for both of the sides. Rovers will end the season against Luton. Reading will end the season at home against Swansea City. This is the tail of the tape at the Premier League at the moment. The possession Kings are Leeds, 59.8%. Fulham are 2nd, Brentford 3rd, QPR 4th, and West Brom are 5th. The most aggressive side is Charlton, 101 yellows, 0 reds though. Derby 2nd, Sheffield Wednesday, Wigan, and Barnsley make it the top 5. As for the aerial duels, Birmingham lead the way on this one. West Brom 2nd, second, Millwall third, and Blackburn Rovers are in fourth. Brentford are fifth. Shots per game, Leeds lead the way on this one, 16.4 shots per game. West Brom second, Brentford third, Barnsley fourth, Fulham are fifth. Pass accuracy, Fulham lead the way on this, 83.3% possession. Leeds second, Brentford, Derby, and West Brom make up the top five. As for what's going on this weekend, of course, it's all going to kick off on Friday. Huddersfield against Birmingham, big game at the foot of the table, and also a big game at the top. Must win for both the sides. Into Saturday, we've got Charlton against Wigan, Stoke against Brentford, QPR against Millwall, Borough against Cardiff, Hull against Luton, Fulham against Sheffield Wednesday, Preston against Birmingham, Swansea against Bristol City. Of course, the game of the weekend is at Ewood Park. Rovers against Reading. Into Sunday, Derby against Leeds, Barnsley against Forest. Important games up and down the table there. This is the situation as it stands. Of course, Leeds are going to be playing Barnsley tomorrow or today, depending on when this video goes out. And if they win, they would be on touching distance for the promotion. It will be they're 3 points clear of Brentford. A win would put them to 6 points clear. Mathematically still catchable, but you just don't know. So a win would make them very, very close. Barnsley are bottom, but a win for them would put them in control, really. Well, not really, but put them very, very close to getting out of the old drop zone. So as it stands, Barnsley, Luton and Hull would go down, but Wigan are also in that discussion a little bit as well. Cardiff, Forest, Fulham, Brentford make up the playoffs. This is the top goal scorers at the moment. It is Ollie Watkins leads way. Mitrovic is second. Graben, Grant, Benrahma and Bamford are in there. Lucas Joao, Mbembo and Ayew make up the top 10. As for the assists, Pereira, Eliasson, Wallace and Swifty boys in there. Tomlin also makes up the final bits and pieces. That's it, my friends. Hopefully you enjoyed the preview for this game. Of course, we'll do an instant match reaction for this bad boy, and of course a detailed review as well when the final whistle comes around. I'm looking forward to the end of the season, if I'm completely honest, because these last two games are a bit annoying, because I was hoping that there'd be something to fight. Of course, at least we're not in a relegation scrap. That's all well and good, but I was optimistic that we could at least drag it out for another couple games and be in discussion, and then get be all tense. Hopefully, Rovers will bounce back and put on a display for the fans watching at home to show them that they mean this. They want to play for this next season, and they're gonna try and kick us onto another level. And that's what it's all about now. End the season as high as we can, because mathematically, if we can finish 7th, I know it's going to take a lot of ifs, ats, and buts, and maybes to finish 7th. But realistically, that's what if we can get 6 out of 6, finish as high as we can in the top 10, top 8, then you know what? That's not too shabby. But for me, still livid about Millwall. It's only been a couple of days, less than 24 hours, to be honest with you. But I'm going to get out of it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that thumbs up. If you are new, smash the old subscribe. I'll be back very, very soon with some more videos. Make sure you smash it. Check out the description. Links to my other social media platforms are in there. Twitter, Facebook, and of course, Patreon if you want to support the channel in another way. That's the place to do it. I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you all very, very soon. Until then, stay safe, mask up, 6 feet, all that kind of